Hey y'all, good morning. This is Gloria coming to you on Friday, March the 29th, 2019. This morning I was watching some videos on YouTube about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I saw a video about assisted suicide. And I thought to myself, it would have to take an awful lot of strength, courage to do that. But when you're to that point in your life where you're miserable and you know you're dying, I can't say that I wouldn't want the same option. Not that, I'm condoning suicide or none of that, because so many people have their religious beliefs about, taking your own life. And it got me to thinking, on December the 28th, my oldest brother, he was 59 years old. He went missing. Well, a lot of people made a lot of speculations. We thought he was just off on a binge, or had ran off with a woman, or something to that fact, because the lady that he had been seeing let everything in his home get disappeared or stolen when he was gone for a while in jail. My brother's always had a past, which who hasn't, But anyway, after several weeks of looking for him, they finally found him. Well, they found his body. He was in the woods behind his house. It took us almost 2 months to get the autopsy report back. They said there was a large quantity of his heart medicine in his system. I think he was on low pressure, which it could be, low pressures for the heart or blood pressure, just different situations. And the final ruling was suicide. I don't know what finally pushed my brother over the edge, because to my knowledge, he had never tried anything like that before, because with his drug addiction, I guess that kind of just numbed his system to where he didn't think about stuff, because at this point where he'd just come out of jail, he was clean and sober. All of his, like I said, all the stuff when he come home, all of his stuff he had was gone. People went in and stole it. He'd set up the whole night in an argument with the girlfriend, and I don't know a lot more details what happened after that, what would have pushed him to that part. But they said, the day before he went missing, he was very happy, hugging people, telling me he loved them and all that stuff. And he has even though he's 59, he had a little girl that was 7 years old. Precious little girl. And they lived close by on the same land, as a matter of fact. And I can't imagine him hurting himself like that, knowing that would leave that little girl growing up knowing her daddy had killed himself. So that's to me just almost like an unsolved mystery. We had traveled from Georgia here to West Virginia, where they had the funeral. Believe it or not, after a couple of weeks, him being dead there in the woods like that, they had an open casket, which it was hard because we didn't expect it. They had one of his hands and bandaged up wrap so we couldn't see it, and his neck. Well, it was like right here. They'd said some animals had started trying to eat his body or something. Which, you know, that was just an awful thought of all that happening. And when I think about my brother's last moments, what he was going through, his thoughts, and I guess only God knows why he did what he did. I know I've had moments in my life where I felt like I couldn't go on, but I've never went that far. He even told this woman that he was living with that he was just going to take all of his heart pills and just end it all. And apparently she didn't believe him because she left him there alone. And that's what he did. He ended his life. So, I know a lot of people say, well, you never know. And that's true. You never know what he was going through or, what he was thinking. But I know I wish he had reached out to one of us, because he still has 3 sisters on his mother's side alive and a brother. And then on his father's side, he had a lot of sisters, which, who knows? He might have thought that we didn't care enough. Who knows? But anyway, that's just something to think about if you get to that point where you want to end your life. Find somebody to talk to. Counselor, family, preacher, whoever. Talk to somebody, because think about the family that you're leaving behind. Because I will live with this for the rest of my life, not knowing and hurting, because my heart breaks because he's gone. And I wish I'd been closer and could have gave him an encouraging word or gave him a hug or anything to help him through whatever he was going through. But something I guess I'll spend a lot of time praying about. Praying that, somewhere down the line, he found peace in his heart. Okay, well, you guys have an awesome day. It's Friday, week before spring break for my children. So, talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.